Queens, New York, the world's borough. This is the most diverse borough in New York City. Over 120 nationalities call it home, and more than 160 languages echo through the streets. The 7 train rumbles overhead along Roosevelt Ave, cutting through immigrant enclaves at every stop. You can ride this train and travel the world without ever leaving the city. Immigrants drive the local economy here. In many neighborhoods, small businesses are overwhelmingly immigrant-owned. A great place to start is the Jackson Heights stop, the busiest subway station in Queens, and a gateway for commuters and travelers alike. The New York Times once dubbed Jackson Heights as the most culturally diverse neighborhood in New York, if not the planet. Half of its population was foreign-born by the 2000s, with large numbers of South American and South Asians calling it home. Though predominantly Colombian in the 80s, the neighborhood now boasts large and vibrant communities of Ecuadorians, Pakistanis, Nepalese, Tibetans, and Indians as well. For breakfast, we're heading to Woodside, a longtime enclave for Filipinos. Filipinos began settling here after the 1965 Immigration and Nationality Act. The community really gained visibility in the 90s when more businesses began to establish themselves on this block. I love to start my day with a traditional sea log breakfast at Rene's, the first Filipino restaurant to open in the neighborhood. Phil-Am Food Mart is another neighborhood institution. More than just a market, it has served as a cultural anchor and vital hub for the community since 1976, and is often considered the very first Filipino business to open in the neighborhood. Even after I moved away from New York when I was a kid, my family would still come back and spend every summer with my cousins in Queens. This neighborhood was one of the first places I really felt the presence of the Filipino community beyond my immediate family. It's beautiful to see this block finally get the recognition it deserves. After breakfast, we take the 7 train all the way to the end of the line, Flushing. Flushing reflects the rise of Chinese American economic and political power in the U.S. There's been massive redevelopment here, fueled in large part by Chinese and East Asian investment. Today, Flushing has one of the largest and fastest growing Asian populations in New York. It's now the biggest Chinatown outside of Asia and slowly catching up to Manhattan's in terms of cultural importance. What sets it apart is its diversity, with more Chinese regions and Asian nations represented within its city limits than its downtown counterpart. You'll hear different Chinese dialects like Cantonese, Mandarin, and Fujianese intertwined with other languages like Tagalog, Japanese, Vietnamese, and Korean, all within a couple of blocks. We're stopping here for lunch, the basement of the New World Mall, where you'll find a food court with options that span nearly all countries of the continent. On our way back, we'll make a quick stop in Corona. I honestly don't know this neighborhood very well, but I do know it's been predominantly Latin American since the 90s. Corona Plaza is a gathering space for the community. Market and food vendors line the walkways while locals play dominoes as the sun sets. I like to end my days back at Jackson Heights. Diversity Plaza comes to life at night, and I normally catch a second wind to take night photos here. I also love getting a nightcap meal at Itali Garden and Grill, or one of the many street food vendors set up around the plaza. Tonight we're getting Nepalese momos. Queens isn't just where people land, it's where they build. It's where cultures don't just coexist, they collide, blend, and create something new. Walking these streets, riding the 7 train, hearing different languages around every corner, it reminds me that New York's true magic isn't in the skyline. It's down here in the neighborhoods like these.